I'm Dr. Willie Jolley and my beautiful bride.
Hey there.
Is she crazy or what? You know, this is my bride.
Valentine's Day is in the air.
It's in the air.
Is this Valentine's?
You know, nobody but you could pull that off. You know what?
These are my sunglasses. I thought, I need to have these on in preparation for Valentine's Day.
Terrence says it's hot.
He's always so kind to me.
Why don't you take a moment there and talk about the microwave and what that is?
Because we're preparing for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And because I am working on being more frugal.
Okay. Well, what does it have to do with that? Okay. You're leading up to something.
I'm leading up to something.
Okay. All right.
So, one way that you can help to express your love on Valentine's Day is to find ways to do it that doesn't really cost a lot of money. So, I went to the dollar store.
Oh, dollar store.
And one of the things that we talk about is sharing your goals. Mm-hmm. That even though we're a couple, we're married, you've got goals, I've got goals, and then how do we get those goals to mesh, right? So they had the heart, so I bought the heart, right? So as a couple, we're really one big heart.
Yeah.
Right? So when you divide it up, you put your goals, I put my goals, and then we put it together and we connect them.
So that's this in two pieces.
Right.
Same thing.
It's the same thing.
In two pieces.
So the end result is we are together. But the two pieces there say Willie has goals and Dee has goals, and we're going to write them down, which we've actually done on pen and paper.
Yeah. And
then work them together so we can support each other. And then where there's commonality, so it ends up being kind of like a maze or like a spider web. But we know, and in some instances, surprised at what our different goals are.
Yeah, because we want you to do it separately and then bring it back.
Half of a heart.
Right, and then bring it back together and see where y'all intersect. Maybe you have some things.
That was the great visual, and I could not help myself because I went to the dollar store.
She got a balloon.
I got
balloons.
Happy Valentine's
She got
Day.
all sorts of types of hearts.
These are actually placemats for $1. And these all came in one pack because I thought I was going to do something else with them, but they all came in one pack. So you could write a note on it, some love note, and give it to your spouse as a surprise. So it doesn't have to cost. So I'm actually moving down the track of how to have a Valentine's Day. It doesn't cost a lot of money. I said Valentine's Day on the cheap, but you didn't like that.
I didn't like that. I said you don't have to break the bank to be able to show that
you love. Semantics? Is that semantics?
It is semantics, but you don't have to break the bank to show that you love it. It doesn't have to be cheap per se, but you don't have to break the bank. And some people go all the way out.
But they say that's not trending now as a popular thing to go all the way out.
Still some people, they trying to make up for not being romantic and loving during the year.
So one day does not do it.
No.
That is why I say Valentine's Day should be every day.
With you it is.
And
with me it is.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're cute.
Thank you, dear. He butters me up. Is it almost 9:30 yet?
I'm trying to get through this show because I got plans.
So did we do housekeeping?
All right, housekeeping.
Which says invite 3 people you know right now.
Yeah, invite 3 people.
3 people you know.
Send them
to join in through social media.
Join us on A Jolley Marriage on Facebook.
A Jolley Marriage on
Instagram.
A Jolley Marriage on Facebook, and you can follow us on TikTok. That's what Cheryl told me.
And TikTok.
On TikTok for some behind the scenes stuff, which means I don't know what you're doing behind the scenes. So some behind the scenes stuff. And if you want to ask a specific question, you can send us information at info@williejolly.com.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so tonight's specific topic is no need to break the bank to show your love. Now, sometimes people spend a lot of money because they have guilt and they did not make their significant other feel significant all the other time.
Ooh, what was that?
What I said?
You said they did not make their significant
They did not make their significant other feel significant. So they use Valentine's Day as a way to make up. But one day does not do it.
We have a whole piece in here about make your significant other feel significant. There's a piece in the book about that, how important it is to make your significant other feel significant. We have had conversations with people who felt that they weren't valued in their relationship.
But you know what? Sometimes I think, though, Willie, especially as I'm moving down this path of and studying about the temperaments, that some temperaments tend to be more openly expressive.
Yeah, well, that's going to happen.
Of love and affection.
That's going to happen.
But it doesn't mean it's not something that you can work on once you have identified, oh, maybe I do not show. You weren't. And I'm an example of that.
She was not warm and fuzzy when we got married.
I was not warm and fuzzy.
No, you were your daddy's daughter.
My father was a fine brimstone minister. Okay.
He was five brimstone minister and was not a warm and fuzzy man, except
he was loving to me. To
her, his wife, he was as kind to me as he could be. But that was not his normal nature. So, where her mother was warm and fuzzy.
So, to the world, Daddy was a straight-laced, rather abrasive.
No, he wasn't abrasive. He was
intimidating.
Yeah, he was intimidating
and everything.
He wasn't a big smiler.
No, he wasn't warm and inviting, and my mom was.
Yes, she was the extreme opposite.
So some of the lesson learned from that is once you know who you are, you can, if you want to, you can adjust yourself. You can't change fundamentally who you are.
In other words, let's get clarity here. You are hardwired. Everybody has some hard wiring, right. Whether you are a driver, whether you're the different personality types, whether you are
basically 4 personalities.
Well, there are 2 different types of them. There's the phlegmatic and all of that, and then there's the driver, the amiable.
You're mixing things.
They're 2 different things. Now, I'm amiable. Okay, I'm an extrovert. Okay,
it's called a sanguine. You like people. You have fun. You tell stories. You're the life of the party. Woo. Everything brightens up when you're there.
That's right. So, but you're an introvert.
Okay. So I am a control freak.
Yeah, Rick Will said, "Yeah, shoot straight from the hip." That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Cleric. It's called cleric, right? Right. I want to be in charge and maintain control, which is very difficult when you're married to somebody like him.
Let me read from the book. It's in chapter number 5. Leave the drama with your mama. Drama antidote number 1: make your significant other feel significant. One of the secrets to a successful relationship is to make your spouse feel significant as often as you can. Make them feel special. Make them feel important. I've been doing this for years, and I know it works. I'm often asked about how I recognize Dee when I give speeches. If anybody ever heard me speak when I was on the Get Motivated tour or wherever you might have heard me speak, I always talk about her in every speech. When I usually mention her, I stop to tell the audience, please excuse me. When I mention my bride, I get weak in my knees. Oh my God, I got to hold on to something because we're newlyweds. And then I say, y'all supposed to clap. People clap. Yeah, we're newlyweds. June 28th, we'll celebrate 37 years of marriage. And people start laughing. I say, now, I used to wonder how I can say we're newlyweds because I still got the fire for her. I'd crawl over broken glass to get to that woman.
So you're getting to how saying something positive about your spouse, whether it's in their presence, that's fabulous, or while they're not there and other people come back and say,
"Ooh,
your mate said that you were the best thing since sliced bread."
Now, brothers, let me give you a little tip. I don't
think it's just for
I gotta give brothers a little tip. They need a little help. So, brothers, you gotta do this when your spouse is around and they ask you, how long y'all been married? Brothers, here's how you answer. Not long enough. Oh, baby, you ain't like Flint. You ain't like Flint. Not long enough. Oh, my God. That's how I've been with you. Not long enough. You turn me on.
You're such a character. Thank you, sweetheart.
She turns me on.
Thank you.
Look like a little Martian, don't she? Take me to your leader. All right. Here we go. So Dee got some points tonight. Happy Valentine's, pre-Valentine next week.
Because Valentine's Day is next Monday night.
Next Monday night. We're going to have a big blowout next Monday night for Valentine's. Yeah, we are.
What are we going to do?
We're going to blow it out.
Like, I have no clue.
That's a surprise. I'm not telling them
Life
yet.
is a surprise with you.
Yes, it is. I always got something up my sleeves. No rabbits in the hats, but I got something up my sleeves. All right. Now, I want everybody to tell everybody to join us next Monday night, 9 o'clock. There's going to be something special for Valentine's Day. And then we want you also to make sure that you get the book. If you haven't gotten it for your spouse,
It's a great Valentine's
Great Valentine's gift.
You don't have to. You can get the book.
Or get the audio book, the video. We don't have a video. We have the book. You should get 2 copies. We got the workbook. Mm-hmm. We got the seminar on CD, not DVD, CD.
Oh, the book on the.
And then the audio book is CD.
You're right.
All right. Not yet. We're gonna have someone on TV. TV is coming. TV. How do you say it?
TV. Okay. I think I just want to go back and summarize here. Make your significant other feel significant.
Yes.
That can be a challenge for some people because how they see significance might not be the way that their spouse
that's very good.
Needs it or wants it. So what do you do?
Here's right here. It says, men often ask, how do I make my wife feel special? First, I suggest keeping your relationship top of mind. For example, when you wake up in the morning and say, I love you, which is what I say to her. Secondly, be thoughtful.
When you finally see me, because I'm normally
you're gone. Do little things that your wife enjoys, such as like, what did I was even asleep last night. She woke me up to thank me for.
That didn't cost me money. You know what he did? He folded my clothes for me. He took my clothes out of the dryer because we don't wash our clothes together because he asked me not to because I bleach everything, right? So I had my clothes in the dryer and he was putting his in and I went downstairs to get my clothes out of the dryer and they weren't there. He says, oh, I've already taken your clothes upstairs. He had folded my clothes. So by the time I got upstairs to bed, he was fast asleep. So I woke because that was so sweet and thoughtful that he had folded my clothes.
Here are a couple more tips. Speak well of your spouse in public and in private. We talk about that. You don't ever want to speak poorly of your spouse.
Well, really to anybody.
Anybody. You don't want to ever do it. To anybody, even self. Okay? Talk good about your spouse. Be considerate. Be considerate, which is what I try to do, and be forgiving.
But I'm saying in all of those cases, those are things that can be learned.
Yeah.
Maybe in the culture that you grew up in, being considerate might have been simply, I brought the paycheck home.
Right? Terrence said, get the book, get the book, get the book. He says on Facebook everywhere. So, folks, we want to encourage you to get the book, but also read it. Because we had one guy, his wife said he bought the book and didn't read it. And she said he's still acting the same. And so
he's going to absorb it by osmosis.
It's going to jump in my head. No, you got to read the book and then do it.
He can do
audio.
Which is what we recommended because some people
somebody called and said they're not readers. We said
they're not
audio
readers.
book.
Right. So we're down to now. Okay. Ideas for Valentine's Day.
Ideas for Valentine's Day.
Now, why am I so focused on that? Because I really believe Valentine's Day should be every day.
Yeah.
In terms of constantly working.
But people will do a little something extra on Valentine's Day. They get a card. They get some flowers. They take them out to dinner.
And then do nothing forever and a day
rest
after.
Of the year.
No, that's not good. But here's the other thing. COVID is still in the air along with Valentine's
Love's
Day.
In the air
Love's
and
in the air.
COVID's in the air.
And so is COVID. But when you go to the restaurant and people are making reservations, right? So I'm like, how does that work? You go to the restaurant, you take your mask off. COVID is not going to jump on you.
No, because
once you take your mask off and you're in the restaurant, COVID's not. I don't quite get that. So anyway, COVID is in the air. Valentine's Day is in the air in terms of sweetness and trying to do something.
So you know what a great gift is? What we did for Christmas. We asked our loved ones, what can we do, a special gift for you that doesn't cost any money? What's something we can do for you that doesn't cost any money? That would really mean. We got some great suggestions out of that.
Mm-hmm. And one was, I want pictures. I want my pictures, my baby pictures in the light, because all of those were lost that I had when they moved. Right. Mm-hmm. So that has memories. So okay, so you got cards, you got flowers, you got restaurant meals. We definitely not doing that, right? So since love is in the air, let's find some creative ways so we don't have to breathe the COVID that's also in the air.
Actually, right? We know what next Friday, Monday night?
What, dear?
We're gonna do
you said you weren't gonna tell them because it's gonna be
no, this is for you. Surprise for you. We gotta do a TV show next Monday night. But before we do our show, we're gonna do it virtually.
Oh.
Armstrong Williams show, the National Armstrong show.
Oh, I didn't know. When were you going to?
He sent me an email today.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That works out fine.
So they asked me would we do it for couples, and I said, for marriage or love, and I said, you gotta have the bride with me. Come on, the bride.
Okay, that's fine.
And you know he loves you.
I love him too. I love his library. Wow, yeah. Amazing library. Well, anyway, back to mutual appreciation.
Yep. And mutual respect and appreciation.
Mutual respect.
We talked about that. We talked about to our son, was it yesterday? That one of the keys to our relationship being no drama. We have a no drama zone. We haven't had an argument in over 35 years. Is we made a commitment.
But that doesn't mean we don't
disagree.
Correct.
But we do disagree.
Yes.
We definitely
often.
Disagree. We're not often, but when we have to, we see things differently. But because that's going to happen because you're two different people with two sets of eyes. You're going to see things through different perspectives, and you're not always going to agree. But you have to have systems so when you don't agree, you will not be disagreeable. It really
won't be ugly.
You won't be
ugly, and you can maintain respect.
And you won't say something that you can't take back.
You can never take it back.
Right.
Okay. So ideas for Valentine's Day. I already did the little heart. You can cut the heart. You can cut a heart. Give him half your heart. How about that? Isn't that sweet?
You're so sweet.
Yeah. And then you write down your goals.
Write down my goals. And what we
put them together. Okay. Start a love journal for those, because you journal at night.
I do.
I have tried it. I am totally inconsistent. I end up writing down, okay, what I'm doing the next day. I can't. See, everything is. He journals in the bed, and sometimes he falls asleep with the pen and the iPad. Sometimes you do it on the iPad. I'm like,
I do it on the iPad all the time now. And I got a little black book, a velvet book. Just so you know, the velvet book are the things that I'm praying for, that I want to go back and be able to say, God bless me with that. Yep, he came through on that one. Praying. I heard somebody say, write what you're praying for, because that will be a record of what God has done. Because people forget. That's what happened in the Old Testament. People forgot what God did for them. And so they forgot. But when you write it down and say, look what he did, you can go back and say, look, he did this. Wow. I.e., we had a big issue with our grandson. And he was disrespectful. And told him that wasn't going to work. So I put him out. I put him out. But he was angry. But I prayed about it. I kept praying, God, let his anger subside. And God, let him be respectful. And let him be appreciative. And one day he called. I'm so sorry. And I'm not mad anymore. And I matured. It took a couple months, but I kept praying. And I can write that black velvet book. Look what God did. Now, I had to pray and believe, and I had to have a standard. Look, we always talk about standards.
And he might not say it exactly in the language
Yes.
that you are used to. Okay, let's not.
Oh, let me finish my standard conversation because this is important. We have standards for our children, our grandchildren, and we love them, but we're not lowering our standard to make them comfortable. They have to raise their performance to our standard. That's a principle we have been about with our children since they were little. You got to raise up. You got to get your character up. You have to work on you. You can't be hollering and screaming and mad and drama filled. This is our standard. We don't do drama. We don't do drama. Am I right?
Yes, dear.
Amen.
Okay, movie night.
Come on, movie night, which we've been doing a lot of.
But we've been doing movie night
every night
because you're SAG-AFTRA, and they give you all these things to review, and we have a set time frame where you have to have them done.
I have to have them done
and
before
it has not been an easy task.
No, it has not been.
All the movies have been depressing. Let's not go down the path.
Let's not talk about that.
No,
yet.
but here's the thing: select a date. Everybody should have date night.
Everybody.
And so we ended up really evaluating movies like 3 or 4 nights out of the week. But our date night is Thursday night.
Every Thursday
and
night.
And you know what? You can do, if you got Netflix, or you can do Hallmark Channel. That's where the romantic things are.
We got a
Netflix is, but Hallmark Channel, everything is romance.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That's right. Every Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Every Thursday night. Now, used to do when our children were little. We had the door open and they could walk by, but they couldn't come in. Now they are all grown and gone on their own, and we still have date night every Thursday night. Every Thursday night. Even though last Thursday night you did skip out on me.
I was working on a project, and
she had a church project, and I said date night, and she said, "I got this project."
I know. I'm still a work in progress. Okay, sticky notes.
Sticky notes.
Here I said, the little 3M, like that. Notes. Right. Say something sweet.
Post-it note.
Write one little thing that you love about your mate and stick it on the bathroom mirror. Put it on their nightstand.
I love.
That's a sweet surprise. Okay. Everybody's got a phone. Leave a voice memo. Leave a voice memo for your sweetheart.
Baby.
Record a romantic poem or short message.
Baby, I got that feeling.
Or you can sing since he sings. Okay. I had share your heart because I really, really like that. The sharing of the heart. And when you put it together, you got one whole heart, right? Yeah. I like the idea of trading places, flip accountability roles. Like when Willie, sometimes on Sunday, he cooks breakfast.
And last night I cooked dinner.
Oh, he did. You cooked salmon last night. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So I did the vegetables and the salad, and he cooked the salmon, and we actually cooked together.
Yeah.
And that was nice because he doesn't normally, he has a special dish.
A couple special dishes. I haven't done the
salmon.
I haven't done the
bacon and egg. I mean,
I have
omelet.
Omelet, yeah. And I have scallops, seared scallops. I haven't done the chicken that I used to do, the Korean chicken in a long time. I need to do that.
Oh, okay. You got chicken in the freezer. Okay. Recreate your first date.
Oh, you know what? And that's interesting.
Do you remember the foods you had?
Well, I remember the date with
the first
date.
I don't remember. Was that at the Channel Inn?
No.
We went out dancing. No,
That wasn't our first date. That wasn't our first date.
That wasn't our first date?
No, the first date was you invited me over for the little chickens.
They're called Cornish hens, sweetheart. I'm trying to raise your consciousness.
I know you're trying to.
I know.
But the date I remember more than the little chicken. I
invited you over because
I shamed you into it. Because I invited
and then you tried to kiss me.
And she said, "You're forward. You're so forward. You're mannish." So what? The date I remember was when you lost your job. Yeah. That was January, whatever. It was a day it snowed and the plane
40 years ago
flashed into the bridge and
the
and you got fired.
To the Potomac.
And she got fired from her job that day.
my association job as director of education, training, and development. Yes.
And so she called and said, "I need you to come over." I guess got fired. I drove over, it was snowing, and we walked in the snow to the giant food store. You know what you got? You know what you cooked?
No, I don't. And
You don't want me to tell because she's now vegan and she swear I never ate meat. She bought cute steak.
I don't believe that.
And she came back and made teriyaki steak, or Chinese steak with rice and some sort of broccoli or something, and it was cute steak.
I never ate meat. I didn't eat it when I was a little girl.
I remember the walk in the
snow,
and you're just being by my side.
And I listened. And I just said, we're going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
Yeah.
We had no idea at that point I was going to be a motivational speaker. I had no idea. I was still singing in nightclub. But the seed was there for me to encourage people that the setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. And look how she came back. She married me. Ha! What a comeback.
Okay.
Been all over the world.
We're running out of time.
Our time is up.
Okay. And think of, ask your mate, what words do I need to share with you that say to you, I love you? What a great thing to do. Ask your mate, what words do I need to share with you?
Okay, let me read this for you.
To you, I love you.
So one of the things I told you, what can you do? Here's something I want to. I believe one of the reasons we are happily married that we both make a concerted effort to make the other feel special every opportunity we can. Dee doesn't speak as often as I do it in front of audiences, but she makes me feel special every day. Sometimes it's the little things that help me with my goals and dreams. Sometimes it's just the way she says hello. It really is the little things that mean so much. This sentiment has been captured in my song, Little Things. The full song lyrics are available in the book, but here's a little bit of the song. How you like that? That's my gift.
Is this how we're going out?
Almost. Little things that don't seem big, they really mean a lot to me. The little things that make me smile, my love. The little things that you do make me glad there's me and you. Now you made my life a paradise of joy. It's the little things that mean so much to me. The way you smile, the way you look at me like a child. I'm happy as can be with you. Little things that you say make pictures in my mind each day of what you think and how you really feel. But that's the point of playing games. We know each other's little ways. Now it's open road for the love we share. It's the little things that mean so much to me. The way you smile, the way you look at me like a child. I'm happy as can be with you. It's a little thing make my life complete. Your tender touch, the sweet way that you speak, says so much. Even if it's just hello. All right, our time is up, folks. So, just so you know, that song is available on this project. If you go to williejolly.com/music, it's 2 CDs, and that song is on this CD. It's a great one for you to play on Valentine's Eve. It's a great companion. Only about 50 of the physical product created, but you can get the download right there. So go get it. Enjoy williejolly.com/music. Thank y'all. Hey, we'll see you next Valentine's Day for a special Valentine's night program, 9 o'clock. Tell everybody to join us. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, so many people. Sherry Elliott, our dear friends. Morgan, I wanted to say hello to you and thank you so much. And then, of course, Linda, the Kazaras, and Greg. Thank y'all, and all the folks who join us every week. We thank y'all all from Miss Christine from just so many people. Aww. God bless y'all. Look, we gotta go. I got a lot of names. I could be here calling all night. Thank y'all. Tell everybody to join us every next Monday. We gotta go. Here we go with our outro. Bye.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.